Do you want to make more money in your business? Do you want to be more efficient? Do you want to bring more value to relationships around you? Do you want your relationships to be stronger? I believe that that's the case for most people. Do you want to feel less stress in your life? Do you want to feel more engaged? Do you want to love yourself more? All of those things that most people want, most business owners want, is all tied up in bringing value to others. The more value you bring to others, the more you receive all the time. Now, I'm going to talk about a problem that a lot of people have. I call it the social worker syndrome. Now, I've got a sister that's a social worker. I know a lot of social workers, beautiful human beings. Usually, at least the ones that I've met, are fantastic human beings. The social worker syndrome is that our society sees psychiatrists here, psychologists here, and social workers down here. That's not right. It's not good. It's not proper. But that's the way our culture typically sees it. So when people become a social worker, they already have the paradigm of, I'm going to work like an animal for my entire life, and go crazy with all these things, and I'm going to receive nothing in return, and that's okay with me. That's my gift to this world. And that's completely wrong. That's so wrong on so many levels. What we need to have as a mindset is, I'm going to be draining. Think about a cup. You take water out of the cup, well, you've got to fill it with something. If you keep giving out, you don't have enough water in the cup. You can't rely on rain to fill the cup every once in a while. You don't rely on nature to fill the cup. What you need to do is have a system for filling your cups consistently and giving water consistently. When you're giving value, you need to receive something in return. So the first thing, and the thing that most people struggle with, in my experience, is providing value. Giving value is not what you think is valuable. Giving value is what the other person thinks is valuable. I'm going to give you an example. I don't know if you've ever looked at the 5 love languages. These are a communication technique. Usually, I think it was built for couples, but it can be used for any human being at all. Okay, if I've got a friend, if I've got a family member, whoever it is, I can use these love languages to assess things. And this is typically how it goes. I'm a quality time person. If I can spend quality time with one individual, I feel loved. I feel cared for in that situation. It fills my cup. Okay? It's value to me. Now, the way I typically give value is the same way I like to receive it. So I like to give quality time to people. Well, some people don't care about quality time. Some people like gifts. Some people like encouragement through words. Some people like other ways of receiving value. They appreciate it more. They feel cared for more when they receive a gift or whatever. I've got an aunt who loves giving gifts because she likes receiving gifts, which is normal. That's completely normal, okay? Nothing wrong with that. The problem there is that if she's giving gifts to me, I don't care about the gifts. I don't feel cared for. She gives me a gift and I go, who cares? And I give her quality time and she goes, that's okay, but I want gifts. And I go, I want quality time. And the problem there is that I'm not receiving value and she's not receiving value, even though we believe we're giving value. So the secret to giving value, and look up the 5 love languages online, you can figure them out in about 10 minutes, okay? They're not all that complex. What I'm going to encourage you to do here is start providing value that other people perceive as valuable. I'm going to repeat that. Start providing value that other people perceive as valuable. Talk to your partner, whether it's a business partner, or an intimate partner, or your kids, or your parents, or family members, or friends, or other people around you, your clients, and ask them what they appreciate. I just sent out a survey to a bunch of clients, and they gave me feedback, and I went, I didn't know this. That's good. That's good that I didn't know this, that I'm finding it out now, because now I can provide far better value to other people. When you provide value, now you will receive far more. But here's the other side. The other side is you don't want to simply provide value and not receive. If you are running on that hamster wheel and you're not receiving, if you're not filling up your own cup, you will eventually become bitter with other people. And I want you to think about this in other times of your life or other areas of your life. Have you ever been really bitter in a relationship? I'm willing to bet that it's often because you felt you were giving and you didn't really receive anything, or didn't feel like you were receiving anything. And that's a problem. So I want you to give value. Think about all the ways you can give value all the time. Think mastermind, brainstorm ways you can give value. And think about ways you can receive. And it's going to be different. Sometimes I receive money for my services. Sometimes I receive a card. Sometimes I receive simply the feeling that I love doing what I'm doing. All of those things are ways that I receive. If you are only receiving, I feel good about myself, it's going to get old eventually. That's fantastic for a period of time. Eventually, you're going to start despising the people that you want to help. And that's no good. So number one, find out what people actually value. And secondly, require something in return. We live in this society sometimes where we get confused that if we receive something for a gift, or we receive something if we've given value, that our value is somehow not as valuable. And that's not true. When we give, we should expect to receive. Now, we can't always expect how we receive things or what exactly we receive, but to expect that we receive something back is normal. That's human. Okay? If you're not receiving something, it's the social worker syndrome. You're going to burn out. Social workers in our culture tend to burn out faster than almost any other profession. And that's sad. And it's because our culture, again, not the social worker's fault all the time, our culture sees this as, yeah, give away, expend your energy, we'll pay you nothing, give you no holidays, wait until you burn out and then just find someone else. That's not okay. Don't be that person. Start finding out how to bring more value to people and how to receive value for yourself. And enjoy this process.